What's up, guys? It's your boy Scott from King Queen Cichlids, bringing you yet another new video. Now, before we get started, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell so that you know each and every time I upload a new video or that Liz and I go on live. And also think about giving us a thumbs up if you like what you see today, or a thumbs down if you didn't like what you see today. But please leave me a comment below so I know what I can do to improve your experience at King Queen Cichlids. Now, without further ado, we're going to take a jump into time about 20 or 30 years from now and take a look at what a futuristic fish room may look like. After that, we're going to feed some of my monster fish, and I'm going to talk about the food I feed, the combinations, the variety, and etc. Alright guys, get in that time machine. Let's go forward. Password Aqua Underground. Turn on fish block 1.
Okay, turning on fish block 1.
Hey Google, turn on fish block 2.
Okay, turning on fish block 2.
Hey Google, turn on fish block 3.
Okay, turning on fish block 3.
Start scanning. Scanning all tanks for water parameters, pH, ammonia, nitrites, nitrates. Scan block 1, block 2, block 3. Scan in on arowana number 1. Scan in target arowana 1. Scan for any parasites, any signs of stress. Alright guys, and we are back in the present time. So what did you think about that little short video of the futuristic fish room? Some of you guys may already have that going on in your fish room right now. So leave your comments below. Tell me what advanced technology are you using in your fish room, okay? Now, next we're going to talk about my fish, my monster fish, what I feed them. Now, I've told you before, it's very important to give your fish a variety of diets, no matter if they're big or small, massive or nano, whatever. But it's important to give them a wide variety of diets. Just because you like lobster and that's your favorite food doesn't mean that you want to eat it each and every single day. So it's important that you give your fish different foods. It helps with their conditioning, their health, and their coloration. So I'm going to show you my top 5 foods that I use. Sometimes I just give it to them singly. Sometimes I put it all together in a big bunch of food and just put it in the tank. So one of the number one things I do like to give, and my fish love it, is the Tetra Jumbo Min. My fish absolutely love this stuff. It is called the alternative to live foods, and I absolutely love it. A new thing that I'm trying that I got from Super Cichlids, so definitely check out Super Cichlids at supercichlids.com. Your #1 spot for everything aquatic. They're opening a huge store now, and it's going to be epic what's coming up with Super Cichlids. But they gave me this, it's called Tropical, it's from Tropical, and it is called Soft Line Carnivore. I like this as well. It's got a lot of different things from shrimp to various insects, worms, and just a mixture of stuff that gives them a really nice diet, and it all floats. That's the other thing I like. The arowanas really enjoy it because it stays on top and they just come and scoop it up. But review on this product coming very soon, but definitely go to Super Cichlids at supercichlids.com and order this food. If you keep arowanas or large fish, they're going to love this. So I also like to give my fish flake food, believe it or not. I like to use the Cobalt flake. They have a really nice, this really helps with their coloration. I noticed when I started putting this in to my rotation that their coloration really started to pop, especially with the red tears, the green tears. I could see a difference when I started feeding them this flake food. So definitely check out Cobalt. They have a wide variety of different flakes that you can try. This is the particular one that I like to use. Next, I like to use another Tetra product. It's called River Shrimp. And this is basically freeze-dried shrimp. My arowanas, again, really love this. And my dovite really love this. And jaguars. So this is just yet another different food that you can use. You know, I don't like using live foods, and this is probably as close as you can get to a live food. It's the actual shrimp, just freeze-dried. And I think it has plenty of nutrients that keep the monster fish excited, happy, aggressive, and doing well. And then the last thing, and I've had this bag for about 3 months. I need to order some more. I hope they're still making this. But I've been using the Fluval Bug Bites. Yet again, for the nutrition, I like to give them a wide variety of foods. So the Bug Bites are insect larva recipe fish food. So definitely check that out. I have some geophagus and some bottom dwellers, some catfish and plecos that love this. So I kind of throw this in because arowana at the top, getting food at the top. This kind of floats down to the bottom for my geophagus, for my plecos, and for my catfish. So definitely check out Bug Bites. It's a great food and my fish seem to love it. So alright guys, let's go into my fish room, feed some of my fish, give you a little opportunity to check them out and how crazy they get when they see food coming. Alright guys, let's go. These pictures, like this dovite right here, he's a messy eater. I mean, he takes like 4 or 5 pellets in his mouth, chews them up, stuff's going everywhere. Luckily, he's got a female dovite in there that's trying to pick up some of the smaller particles, but most of that stuff will land into the substrate, and I will need to vacuum that out come Sunday when I do all my tank cleanings, or else the ammonia and the nitrates are going to skyrocket and it's going to be a problem. But keep in mind that monster fish are big, make big messes, and that's why it's so important to do multiple water changes weekly to make sure your water parameters stay in check. You know, sometimes I add catfish into the tanks to help, you know, get stuff that falls on the bottom that the dovite is not going to attempt to get. But most of my tanks, as you can see, are breeding pairs, so I don't like to have catfish or plecos in there because many times they pick off the fry. So basically what I do is I feed my fish, I feed them as much as they can eat in about 5 or 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, if they're not eating and there's food left in there, I either get a net and try to scoop it out, or I vacuum it out with a hose. You never want to leave any food in your tank that's going to get rotten and then just foul your water up. So definitely, when you feed your fish, this is the opportunity to enjoy your fish. So sit back, watch them eat, make sure they get everything they put in the tank, and if they don't eat everything, make sure you get it out. Again, you don't want anything to get rotten. The South American tank here with the 2 arowanas, the pike cichlid, the geophagus, angelfish, silver dollars, it all works really well because the arowanas are top feeders. The pike's he can be at anywhere he wants to eat at. The Geophagus obviously get on the bottom and sift through all the sand and pick up everything that the arowana and pike lets fall to the bottom. Angelfish and silver dollars are kind of medium swimmers, and they pick off stuff that the arowanas and pike miss again. It all works really well. There's not many times where I have to go in this tank and get any uneaten food out of it. And it's a really good, thriving tank that I enjoy to watch, and it's absolutely fun to feed, as you can see right here. Some tips that you need to know right off the gate. I don't feed my fish every day. I feed them 4 to 5 days out of the week. It is not necessary to feed your fish every day. A lot of people think because you have large fish you need to feed them 3 times a day. You don't. You feed them well 4 or 5 days out the week, 2 or 3 days out the week. They don't need to eat. It's better for their system, it's better for their health, it's better for their conditioning, not to be steadily eating all the time and not having a lot of activity. Alright guys, that is it for the day. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed the futuristic look into the fish room. I also hope you enjoyed the information I gave you about how to feed your fish, what I feed my monster fish, and some of the tips that and tricks that I use, as well as some of the foods that I use. I hope that was informative for you. And if you have any questions at all, anything I can do, please leave the comments below. I would be glad to answer them. I try to answer every comment that someone leaves for me on our videos, and this is absolutely one of the best ways to learn, is to exchange information back and forth. I learn a lot from some of my viewers. Hopefully you guys are learning stuff from me, and we all become better hobbyists because of it. So again, leave your comments if you have any thoughts or any suggestions as well about how you feed your fish. Alright? Okay guys, I really appreciate you guys viewing. You didn't have to view us at this particular time on this particular day, but you did, and I greatly appreciate it. Now keep in mind, Liz and I are going to a wedding tomorrow. One of my best friends is getting married, and then on Sunday we're going to the North Jersey Aquarium Society for their spring auction, So that's about a 6-hour round trip for us, and then we'll probably be there 4 or 5 hours in the auction. So we're not going to be able to live feed on Sunday like we normally do. We will pick up our live feed next Sunday, but again, we really appreciate you guys for viewing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. And if you enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. See you soon. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys at the North Jersey Aquarium Society. And if not there, you'll catch us live next Sunday. Alright guys, take care.